had to get in front of the camera as soon as I saw this. I was at work when my phone immediately started blowing up. Multiple people were calling me and I had no idea what was going on. Did you? Anthony Davis traded to the Dallas Mavericks, okay? That's not even where the crazy part begins. Not for Kyrie, not for Daniel Gafford, not for anybody else on the Mavericks, for the main guy, number 77, Luka Doncic. Are you... I know, I'm being serious right now because it's that crazy, that ludicrous of a trade that it's 2K style, right? Something that you draw up, right? Talking to your friends at the bar, just something outlandish that never seems possible. Luka, the untouchable in Dallas, one in a generational talent. I mean, Luka's the guy. We're talking top 3 players in the league when it comes down to it. MVP, almost caliber player, basically MVP caliber player. For Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and 1 solo first-round pick. What? That has got to be one of the worst, dumbest, I mean, just absolutely cataclysmic shifting of your future trade in the negative direction in the history of sports, in the history of the NBA. And it actually happened on Saturday night. After the Lakers beat the brakes off the Knicks in a game where nobody thought the Lakers were going to win that game, myself included, I was certainly surprised. And then I think it was an hour, maybe an hour and a half after the Lakers get the W, Shams posts this and the world lights on fire. The world basically thinks that he got hacked, which is the correct reaction to this because there's just no way. Okay, let's just talk about the trade real quick. So the Lakers get Luka Doncic, okay, right? The Lakers send out Anthony Davis, right? Top 3, basically the best defensive player in the NBA, if you really want to call it that. Max Christie, which is a young, up-and-coming, really strong-minded defensive player, and 1 first-round pick, okay? And the Jazz get Jalen Hood-Schifino and some other nonsense going on over there. The Lakers get Luka, Maxi Kleber, and I forgot the other guy. Oh yeah, Markieff Morris, right? Okay, so, but you get Luka, right? That's like the main thing that's going on here, okay? Generational talent, unbelievable. Now, immediately, all of your friends, all of your homies, everyone's telling you, check the socials, check the Reddit, check the Mavs Reddit and the Twitter and all of that stuff. If you go into the Dallas Reddit, they're lighting the city on fire. I mean, it has got to be, this is like LeBron leaving Cleveland for the first time level bad of fans reacting. And I don't think I've seen a reaction from fans like this for their home team since the LeBron era left Cleveland the first time. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it right now. All Mavs fans, I'm done with this franchise. It's over. Worst GM in the history of ever. Mark Cuban is destroying his house right now. What is going on? And to be honest with you, I understand if there's behind the scenes things going on where Luka is giving you problems, he's injury prone, he's not getting into shape, and he's not taking it seriously, and he's complaining that he didn't get a foul call, or whatever the case may be. But you don't just trade Luka for Anthony Davis. I get it, he's 30, you know, he's a great defensive player, okay? I understand all that. He won a championship with the Lakers in 2020, I get all of that. But AD has slowly been declining, if not staying stagnant or just kind of middle of the road. If you really want to analyze his play style and what he's been doing ever since they won the championship. And I would probably say that he played his best basketball when they won the championship in 2020 with the Lakers. So I just don't understand how the Mavs, they went to the Lakers and said, hey, do you want Luka? Because we're willing to trade him. And you know, Luka it should be an untouchable guy, right? Like somebody that you never move because he's the franchise cornerstone player of your organization. And you go ahead and just say, hey, do you want this? To the Lakers, one of the most winningest franchises in NBA history, right behind the Boston Celtics now. It was laid in their lap. Of course Rob Pelinka had to say, yes, I'll take Luka for AD. Yes, please, I'll take a 25-year-old superstar who is not even, I'm going to say it again, not even in his prime. Not even in his prime, okay? For 32-year-old Anthony Davis, Max Christie in a first-round pick. Yes, absolutely. This solves their post-LeBron era. I mean, I know everyone's writing off the Lakers right now as they're not really title contenders. Luka is supposed to come back before the All-Star break. Okay, we are going to see Luka and LeBron play this season. Okay, I know, it's crazy. And on top of that, everyone in the NBA is saying there's just no way this can be real, right? Everyone around the league is saying, how could this happen? Shams got hacked, there's just no way. Because of how honestly stupid it sounds. And how it makes the Mavs organization look. But as a Laker fan, it's wow. I mean, I can't believe it. You solved the issue that LeBron is on his way out. You know, AD and LeBron just, you know, ever since the 2020 championship, they weren't able to get it together. Again, I should say. And who was going to be the next guy to step up? And now you got him. On a silver platter, number 77, you get Luka. Unbelievable. He's not even in his prime yet. He's 25 years old. I mean, you are basically set up for the next 10 years of having your guy and building around him. I mean, this is just a cheat code. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And everyone in the Lakers, Reddit, and Laker fans and subs and everything are saying, wow, we did it, y'all. We made it out of the mud. Like, man, this is really what we needed. The NBA trade deadline anyways was kind of mediocre at best, lukewarm, if you will. And then, boom, this just rattles everything. I mean, it is unreal. I think we're just utter shock. Disbelief. It's just comical how crazy this sounds. And there's one thing that made me laugh really hard about this. Was somebody in the NBA Reddit said, is this the Lakers' revenge to the league for the Chris Paul trade, right? Obviously, the Chris Paul trade that got vetoed. David Stern, when he said, no, Chris Paul is not going to join Kobe and the Lakers, and it got vetoed. This is almost to that level of earth-shattering, because I don't think there's ever been a trade like this in the history of the NBA, in the history of sports, that has rattled the league and circles this much, because it's that insane that Luka went for a 32-year-old Anthony Marshawn Davis, Max Christie, who is 22, 21, 20. I don't even think he can legally drink, and a first-round pick for Luka. That's just, it's unreal. Obviously, tomorrow's going to be Sunday when this video gets published, and when a lot of other news outlets are going to get more stories about this. LeBron's input, obviously. The Lakers don't play until Tuesday against the Clippers. That's the next game that they play. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of talks about that. And then I don't know how fast Luka's going to get on a plane and go to Los Angeles and start training and passing the physical and doing all those steps. I know Luka's currently injured and he's not going to play for at least a couple more games, but from what I saw, he is on his way back, and we are going to get Luka and LeBron playing together probably within less than a month, which is insanity. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think this is real? How could it have happened? If you're a Mavs fan, are you okay? Do you know a Mavs fan? Check up on them. If you're a Laker fan, are you cheering and screaming off the rooftops? If you're an NBA fan, did you fall on your knees in the middle of Walmart and scream? Let me know. I want to hear all about it. Let's talk NBA hoops. This is Beloved Ball. I love talking about basketball. This is just the start of something crazy and awesome, and I just want to talk all about sports and all about basketball because it's awesome. And now I got to go to sleep and figure out how I'm going to process these emotions of Luka now being a Laker. It's crazy.